host, Rosie Resilient. I have a special guest here, my sister, who is traveling with me. As you can see, I am not in my car, and I am not in the backyard or in my house. And I have tea in here. And how about you, Ellie?
This morning I'm sipping on some orange juice.
All right. I hope everyone is enjoying this beautiful scene. I have the palm tree. I have this beautiful background with this beautiful hat. Please comment, everyone, what you think of this beautiful scenery. If you've been here before, does it look something like familiar? I will share where I am on Thursday for the next lessons learned. This is the 4 tips remaining for lessons learned about finances. If you did not watch the first 5, remember to check 2 days ago of that link. So first, I will share my last 4, and then Ellie, she will share what her lessons have been with finances, especially you're still in your 30s, so you may be still learning right now or just learned something recently that you would like to share with our viewers. Okay?
Thank you.
So first, I have the last 4, so we're going to call this number 6. Set your finances straight before marriage because marriage has its own problems and it's important to set your finances straight while you are still single. Ellie, what tip would you share so far?
A tip I would share is being mentally prepared for that shift. It's definitely a mindset that you have to be in to just set yourself up for the process that's going to take place during that transition of getting into financial freedom and financial peace.
Okay, that sounds good. Please comment. Let us know what you think so far about this conversation I'm having with my sister. My number 7 is check your 3 month statements. So we are in December, everyone. So check September, October, and November bank statements to see where is your money leakage. Because if you have any money leaking, that is where you need to plug it so you don't carry that into the new year. So remember, everyone, check your bank statements, see where there's a leak. How you feel about that, or do you have any advice of your own about money leaking, or you just learned that recently about checking your bank statements? Do you have any suggestions?
I agree exactly with what you said, Rosie, in regards to just checking your bank statements. I like to print out my bank statements annually and just highlight, in different colors of, okay, I spent this on, was this fast food? Was this me going out and entertaining myself? Is this, was the business expense? So that way I know where my money's going. And then also those subscriptions. Those subscriptions, it's so easy to fall into that, having 2 subscriptions of a pamper box, a tea box, or Netflix and Hulu and all these different things. So it's definitely important to just go through your bank statements as well. And then just your credit card statements. Like I find myself, you can actually on auto payment, especially with the subscriptions, and forget, oh my God, I had this one subscription here from 5 years ago that I never used that you've been paying for. So, yes.
So how many subscriptions do you have, Ellie?
I keep them to a minimum, probably about 2 or 3.
Okay. So how many? Because I only have Netflix. So do you have like Netflix, Hulu, da 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 da?
Um, my go-to is Amazon. You can ship something, have it here today, so I love it. And then have Amazon Prime, so I get like the TV and the shopping in one.
Mine is the fact she's on my Netflix, so technically she doesn't have to pay for that. But don't tell Netflix
Thank you, I
because then
appreciate
they
you.
will be messed up with me paying for that. And
Our little secret.
also, the last 2 tips are travel based since I am traveling, as you can see. So, number 8 is get a travel credit card. It's important to know that when you're traveling, sometimes the conversion will be messed up if you use like an American Express. Do not leave it at home. Don't follow that slogan because they're lying to you. Okay. I charged on American Express in a foreign country, and then I saw an interest rate that I didn't like. So, people, use Schwab, which is the awesome travel credit card. So, they use it in pesos, they convert it, everything is copacetic. Okay. Do you have any travel financial tips for people?
Well, first, hopefully, Charles Schwab, feel free to reach out to Rotary Resilient for any ad collaborations. Um, in regards to travel financial tips, um, plan accordingly in regards to just having a mental idea of how many trips you want to have throughout the year, whether it's domestic or international travels, kind of pricing that out and see where that would be. And depending on how your finances are set up, just each paycheck, just putting aside some for that goal for that day.
Awesome. And then my last travel tip, which is travel themed. Did I just say that wrong? See, this is live. When I am live, anything is said, but it's all good, everybody. And my last travel financial tip is remember to put a notice on your credit card or debit card because if you do not, they will stop your card and then you stuck in the country. You don't want that, people. You don't want that. So make sure you put a travel notice. Either call them or you can just go on the website. There's a link that says travel. Put a notice, let them know, put the exact dates, and you're good. Any travel tips before we head out to enjoy the scenery and the beach? I wish you were here. But leave a comment, people. Leave a like, leave a comment. Please let me know if you're getting some good information because I want you guys to learn the lessons I have learned so you don't repeat them.
I would say, goodness, there's a lot. Just knowing what your budget is before travel. So knowing, okay, how much I'm going to spend on food, shopping out, entertainment, and just when you're booking your travel, just keeping in mind what time of year you're traveling and what days that your flight is in and out, because that does have a play in how much you're spending.
So, how much of a budget did you have for this trip?
I don't really have a budget.
Oh, so she's talking stuff here.
I've grown through that phase of needing a budget. So generally, it's $75 to $100 a day between food and activities and souvenirs and shopping. And then as far as flight goes, I do my best to find the best flight deals.
Right.
So on the front end, so that's most of the cost. So.
That makes sense. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this scene. Well, I'm going to give you the two hints of where I am. So the first hint is this is called the Pearl of the Caribbean, the Paris of the Caribbean. Do you have any hints to share with our viewer of where we are?
Let's see. They do have some great coffee here.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Remember, Tea Time, True Time, every Saturday. Catch 2 days ago for the first 5 lessons, and then my next lesson subject will be coming up next Thursday. Stay resilient.
Thank you for having me.